I was so excited to receive this palette. It's a very neutral palette, but it excited me so much. And it excited other people so much because once it came out on Sephora, I picked it up and then like that, it was sold out. And it's right now it's saying out of stock on the Sephora website. So I picked up the 9 pan shadow and then I picked up their new blushes also in, I've had other colors, but this is a new shade and that's in Honeymoon. So I'm going to try that and see how that works out for us. So makeup lovers, gather around and let's jump right in and see what we think about this palette. So this is how it looks. On the outside, it is a beautiful palette. It comes in that their chevron print, and this is nude color with, yeah, this is a golden YSL logo, their regular YSL logo, and this is a nude brown uh, color on here for this 9 pan. The weight is quite substantial. The gold is also here. It's luxurious, I can tell you that. The shades are described as satin, matte, metallic, and shimmer. So it has all of them in here. This palette is meant to be long wearing. It has satin, matte, shimmer, and what is the other one? Metallic shades in this palette, so it covers everything. If you're a neutral lover, this will work well for you, especially those right here. Warm tone, especially right here. And then this has the satin and the shimmer shades, and I believe this will be the satin shade. So it caters to everyone. You can wear it from day to night, do the no makeup look, and then you just pop on one of these colors and transform it to night and smoke it out with the brown. There's so many ways you can use this palette. So I've used this as you can see, but I do have a swatch where I haven't touched it. I might insert it here, but better yet, go and watch the shorts to show you the swatches. Made in Italy and 24 months of a shelf life. Thank you, YSL, for giving us at least 2 years on this. For the blush, it's also made in Italy and a 24-month shelf life. But as you know, they do last longer than that. So here we go. That's the color that I did pick up. It has the white embossing here. This is actually described as a shimmer shade, but I don't really see the shimmer on this. It has the same embossing, luxurious embossing, as they do have the chevron style and then the YSL logo right here. That's it. Let's jump into applying the eyeshadow, creating maybe 2 looks, one cool and one warm, and we'll take it to the night, as well, or one daytime or one nighttime. My face is already done. I just have this eyeshadow, blush, and bronzer to add, and of course the lip. Oh yes, I picked the Gucci lip oils that I was excited about as well. I picked it in 2 colors. I think one is Sierra Pink. I think this is the pink one, and I can't see the name of the other one. Valeria Rose, something of that sort. So we're going to try it on as well. That's not what I have on my lips right now, but we're going to try both of them once we finish our face. So let's jump right in. So let's start with the warm colors right here, and on the other eye, I'll do the two cool tone colors. So I'm going to take this as my transition shade. This is the Sonia G Boost Mini Booster, and then I'm going to put it on the out and in the crease. Yeah, one thing I forgot to say, these are quite soft and powdery, so make sure you do tap off so that it does not fall everywhere, or just go into it ever so slightly like that. They are very easy to apply. It's the same formula as their 4 pan pots. I mean, everybody and their mother loves this. So here, cleaned out the brush. I am going to use this darker one here to on the outer third of my eye right here to deepen it a bit more. So using the shade right here, it's one of the satin formulas, and I'm going to put it on the eyelid. I'm using Sephora brush 15. You can also use your fingers if you want to. Let's see how it will fare with the finger. That is real pretty. This is how it comes up. For the inner tear duct, I will use this shade right here. So I'm using the Refa 12 brush because it fits well right here. Actually, this is not working very well. I've brought another brush, and that would be the Sonia G crease one, and I'm going to use that to put this color. So this one had this shade has quite some fallout, and that's why I put the powder here so that it doesn't. I don't have to do my eye, but I probably will. This goes right here. Doesn't look too much different from this one, but it swatches differently. Let's try this one right here. Yep. So yeah, this one right here. Using a clean brush, I'm going to blend this out. I think I like this color. I'm going to, this one right here. No, this one right here. I think I'm going to use it and put in the middle, just a little. So I will extend this color to my under eye line. Oh yes, and I'm using Sephora brush. What's the number? 13. I'm using Sephora brush 13. It's a flat brush and flat and pointed. Let's move to the other eye. For the other eye, I am going to start with this in my crease. This looks more like a neutral brown, but let's see. I'm going to be using the Brush Blender Pro and picking up this color, and I'm putting that in my crease. See, I just touched it. I just did this, and see how pigmented that is. I think I put a bit too much. Let me clean it a little. Using the Sephora brush 205, double-ended brush, I'm going to pick up this. So this is diffusing this color a little bit. Oh, I love the way this looks. For the under eye, I'm going to use that, and I'm using the Pro Shadow 13 brush from Sephora. Put eyeline with this one, as I did it down using the same brush. This eye, I'm going to use a brown pencil from Prada, the brown, and just to do a tight line on the top plate. As you can see, there's quite a bit of fallout, and it's only from the shade that I had the fallout. So yeah, it's quite soft. I think that might be the glitter shade, and glitter shades normally do that. Here's the final look. Okay, so this side is the cool side and more smoky, more evening day if you want. And you can even put one of the shimmer colors on here, maybe this one right here to brighten up the eyes if you want to, but this is a lovely smoky look for evening time, even for daytime. But if I'm going to wear it in the evening, I would also like to add some shimmer or satin shade. So this look is from here, the lower portion of the quad of the palette, and then this look is softer, more for every day. I can wear this to work and won't have any issues wearing this to work. The shimmer, you can build it up as you can see, or you can just leave it like this to be very tame, you know. And that's the soft look side, but they are both lovely. I love all the shades. They performed very well, except I think this one, maybe I'm reacting to it, this particular one here. Maybe I'm reacting to it because if you can see, I do have, my eyes are getting watery from this. The mascara is the YSL mascara, the Lash Glass, the new one. Let's shift into the blush. As I already said, this is a shimmer. This is a shimmer shade, one of the new ones that they brought out, 2 new shades, and this is the one I picked up. It's Honeymoon, and it's meant to be a shimmer shade. So I'm going to show you swatches of the other ones that I have. I have red, which is Chili Crush, it's called, and it's meant to be a matte shade. I'm going to swatch it off for you to see whether there's any difference in the finish. Then I got Restless Rose, satin shade, and Berry Plum satin shade. So let me swatch this first. I do have a shot already swatching it, so if you want to take a look at that. So I hope, oh, I have some stuff on my hands. We're going to start with Honeymoon. That's one swipe. Let me make it deeper. I just love the shade. Okay, I don't know what. Restless Rose satin shade. Oh, I can tell you this moves so much. This glides so easily. Berry Plum. Oops, made a mistake. Berry Plum. And then the last one, Chili Crush. And this is meant to be a matte shade. So looking at it, this is meant to be a shimmer shade, Restless Rose Satin, Berry Plum Satin, and Chili Crush Matte. So I'm going to keep it like this for a minute so that you can see whether you notice any difference in the finish. This is a true satin shade, I can see that. This, I don't see the shimmers. I don't think this is a shimmer shade. I'll put it at satin. But this one is a matte, and this feels matte to me. This looks matte, but it says it's a satin shade, which is the Berry Plum. This is definitely satin. This is definitely satin. This is a matte. I'm not sure about this one. So yeah, let's apply Honeymoon. I'm going to use Designer Pro from Sonia G, and let's see how that looks. You know, it's better to start modest and let it build up. Okay, this is just 2 taps. So this has quite some pigment. Do you see any shimmer? It glides so smoothly, and it does have a blurring look, like it blurs any imperfections. Let's see if we can do it just a tad more light on this side. Oh, this is quite pigmented and it blends like a dream. Without a bronzer or highlighter, and without a bronzer or highlighter. This I use just 1 tap, and this I use 2 taps. So I'm going to use my bronzer so you can see how it looks with the bronzer. I have this YSL bronzer in shade 05, and you can see it's well loved. It's a matte one though, but not overly. It's like a soft matte texture for the finish of the bronzer. This is 05. I think that's the second to the last shade. They have one more shade that is darker. Okay. Okay, so you can see how it has warmed up my face. Oh, and for the powder, I used the YSL powder. This one is the blue color that neutralizes. And it's, what number is this? 05. That's the number. That's what I use to powder my face. And that's how it looks. It looks almost white, but it's like sky blue. This is so smooth and it doesn't accentuate pores and it spreads so smoothly. Okay, let's go over to the Gucci oil in, what is it called again? Oil in water tint hydrating satin stain. So basically, this name is too long. I'll put it on the screen, but it's a lip stain, but it's hydrating as well, oil in water. I picked Valeria Rose and Clara Pink. Uh, the Valeria Rose is described as a rosewood color, and I normally like those on my cheeks. And then the Clara Pink is described as a vivid pink. Let me see whether they put 12 months suggested life, but if you enjoy this, it will be gone in 12 months. So that's a good long time to have a lip tint if you're using it. I couldn't find where it says where it's made, probably France or Italy, but if I find it, I'll put it right there on the screen for you to take a look at. So we're going to start with the pink, the vivid pink, which is the Clara Pink. This is Clara Pink, and it comes in, oh, I didn't show you the case, the regular Gucci case. So this is the regular Gucci case. It comes in an ivory bottle with a gold cap, which is very nice. So this is the shade. This is how it looks. Valeria Pink, and it comes with this doe food applicator. I can talk today, which is the regular size. This is the Valeria Rose, which is described as rosewood. And there we go. The descriptions are real good. This is vivid pink, and this is rosewood. It does show the difference, and they described it well, I believe. All right, so let's put it on our lips and see. As you can see, I have two-tone lip, plus it's pigmented, so first impression, it glides very, very smoothly, like oil and water. They explained it well. It has some smell, but I don't see it as being unpleasant. The smell is not unpleasant, and this is described well. It is a vivid pink, but because I have darker lips, it doesn't come out too bright. This is lovely. Another everyday color. I don't have a lip liner on, so I think you can wear this as is without any lip liner.